Now let's take a detailed look at the new exterior precision fit installation method. Before removing the existing window, remove the new window from its packaging. Inspect and measure the new window to ensure it will fit into the opening. Start by removing the old double-hung window sash first. Remove the exterior stops with a circular saw, reciprocating saw, or equivalent. Ensure that the stops are cut flush with the existing window interior jamb. Note that in some cases, the stops are nailed on and can simply be pulled off. Next, pull down and lift out the upper sash. If balance cords are present, cut the balance cords on the sash and allow the weights to fall to the bottom of the weight pocket. Remove the parting stops by prying them out or by pulling them out with an adjustable plier. In some cases, there may be a small wedge of wood at the bottom of the upper sash that is next to the parting stops. To make it easier to remove the parting stop, use a chisel to knock off the wedge. Now it's time to prep the opening. First, inspect the existing window frame and repair or replace any defective or rotted wood parts. Then, clean the opening of any dirt, debris, or excess old paint before proceeding. Next, apply one piece of sill flashing tape to the sill of the existing window. Cut or tear the tape the same length as the width of the sill. Place one side of the tape against the vertical leg of the stool and work the tape into the corner before applying to the sill. Press down firmly. Note that the tape will not cover the sill completely under the new window. Now let's prepare for the window installation. A dry fit of the window is recommended to ensure the window will fit in the opening and that the sill adapter is trimmed properly. The next step is to set and fasten the window. Apply a 3/8 inch bead of sealant at the point where the existing stool meets the existing window sill and at the edges of the tape where it meets the jamb sides. Now, tilt the window into the opening by first placing the top of the window against the interior stop and then sliding the bottom of the window in and up against the interior stop and into the bead of sealant. Check to make sure the window rests against the interior blind stops and the sill adapter is extended to meet the existing sill. Check window squareness by making sure diagonal measurement from corner to corner is within 1/8 of an inch in both directions. Insert a 2.5 inch screw into each pre-drilled hole in the frame. Finish tightening the top screw in each jamb. Install jamb hole plugs into each of the screw holes. Finally, operate the sash to check for proper operation. The next step is to seal the window on the interior. First, insulate between new frame and the existing frame with low expansion insulating foam. Inspect the interior and carefully trim all excess foam and sealant if needed. The next step is to seal the window from the exterior. Insert the backer rod into the space around the window. This should provide at least a 1/2 inch clearance between the backer rod and the exterior face of the window. Place a bead of high-quality exterior-grade sealant at the jambs and head between the existing window frame and the replacement window frame. Then shape, tool, and clean excess sealant. When finished, the sealant should be in the shape of an hourglass. Note that this method creates a more flexible sealant line capable of expanding and contracting. Place a discontinuous bead of sealant across the sill, starting a ½ inch from one jamb and ending within a ½ inch of the other. This will allow for incidental water drainage. The final step is the exterior finish. The exposed wood on the exterior stop needs to be covered and protected. There are many ways to accomplish this, and each case can be unique. A few recommendations include covering the exposed wood with a high-quality exterior-grade sealant, sanding, priming, and painting to match existing trim, or covering the existing trim with an aluminum coil wrap. How the exterior is finished will be determined by the homeowner.